Well, anytime you get a chance to play in the Big Ten tournament, you just get excited for being at Indy with all these great competitors and great team. And we're just very fortunate that our kids played extremely hard. I thought they played with a lot of toughness. I thought they played with a lot of sense of urgency that we came here to get something done. We're excited about Purdue, the way Purdue played. We knew that they was going to hit the boards extremely hard. I think in the first half they out-rebounded us, but I thought in the second half we dug in and we got to our matchups in our 55, and we're just excited about the opportunity tomorrow.
We've got Stasia Carey and Arella Garantis representing Rutgers students. We'll open for questions. Please use the microphones and direct a question, please, to a specific student for sake of transcription, please. Questions?
For Stacia, I guess, how hard has these past few weeks been, and how have you worked through that to play as well as you guys have?
I'm sorry, can you repeat
How
that?
how hard have these last few weeks been, and how have you worked through that to play as well as you guys have?
They've been tough, but every day we come in, we set team standards for ourselves, and we just come in. We try to remain focused as much as possible. I know we had a week off, kind of. But yeah, we just stayed focused. We continue to practice hard, and yeah.
Next question.
Purdue pulled within one. Talk about kind of the resilience that this team has to always punch back.
Let's start with Arella, please. You want to take that question?
Sure. Coach just says just keep the gas running, basically. Our 55, he just says to never give up on it. Never give up on it, never give up on each other. We know that teams are never going to give up in March. It's March. Everybody, the ball and the hoop is wide open in March. So we just know that there's going to be runs, and we just got to fight through them.
Stasia, you want to take a crack at the same question?
Yeah, we know that we played them during our regular season, and we came out with that win, so we knew tonight that they were going to come and, give it all they had, especially with it being the tournament. And one thing that we just focus on is staying together a lot. So we knew that when they were going to come back and, give us all they had, that we had to stay calm, collected, and together at the end of the day.
Just subbing 5 in at a time, was that just the plan maybe to wear down Purdue's playing its third game in 3 days?
Well, it's not to wear down Purdue. It's to maintain our intensity. We want to get into the 55, and so we want to put pressure on the basketball. We want to get to our matchups, and we want a defensive rebound every possession. And so when I feel like we're not getting to our matchups, it's time to sub because we want to continue to keep fighting and keep pushing. The way we want to play is we want to play hard every possession. So it doesn't matter who and what person it is, but everybody's got to give maximum effort. So you'll see it again tomorrow. We're going to continue to do it hopefully throughout the whole tournament. Well, we're happy about it. We're happy about it. Because, anytime you're playing Purdue, you remember last year Tyler Skate had to hit a fadeaway jump shot to get a victory for us. So you never can give Purdue, they just got great coaches, great kids, and they play hard.
Coach, particularly in the second half, kind of piggyback off that, subbing those 5 and 5, and then that full court pressure was just bouncing Purdue. Just talk about that a little bit and just how aggressive they were that entire time.
Well, we felt like if we could get to our matchups, that we could get a couple traps, and if we could get 1 to 2 traps every possession, I think we kept fighting hard to get to a 10-second violation. I think we got 1 or 2 in the basketball game. So if we can continue to get into the traps and then make the rotation that we need to make and then guard them for the rest of the 15 to 16 seconds, I think we got an opportunity to be successful. Purdue runs so much stuff. You will see them run 3 patterns in the same 30-second possession. So we wanted to disrupt as much as we could and to keep them off balance. That's what we were trying to get accomplished.
Coach, how big was that Palik Pelk 3 to end the half? What was that momentum like for your team? I saw you guys over there just fired up, and including that, it was 22-8 the rest of the game in favor of you guys.
Well, Winoga is such a great shooter, and because she's a great shooter, we have tremendous confidence in her. She's a good kid. He works extremely hard for us every day, day in and day out. So we was happy for her because of the fact that she made one. And so hopefully tomorrow she'll get opportunity to make some more. But the three that she hit was huge. The three that Sharice hit was huge. I thought every time they made a run at us, we had someone to step up and to make a play, and it wasn't the same person every time.
How do you game plan for a player like Megan Gustafson for tomorrow?
Well, first of all, we're going to give her credit where credit is due. She's the Big Ten Player of the Year for a reason. She's a kid that plays extremely hard every possession, and they can depend on her, and that's one of the things that she's reliable, and they look for her all the time. What we got to do a better job in this game is not really guarding Megan, but to get back in transition defense. The last time we played them, they got like 14 to 16 points in transition. So we got to do a better job in playing transition defense, and then we got to do a better job of sitting on her and making sure she doesn't get easy looks. But she's going to get hers. We just got to make her work to get everything that she gets tomorrow.
Coach, you were switching 5 in, 5 out, and you said you did that not to really stop Purdue, but to keep your intensity.
Mm-hmm.
But towards the end of the game, you started to go away from that. Was there any specific reason why you stopped doing that?
Well, I thought down the stretch we needed to execute, and we was trying to run more clock. So normally when we're subbing 5 in and 5 out, we're coming down 1 or 2 or 3 passes and we're taking a shot. But I thought when we had like a 10-plus lead that we needed to get within the shot clock and not take shots within 8 seconds. So I felt the group was out there, was working, they was running their cuts hard. And because they was running their cuts hard, I felt like we could just stick with them, and then we could make plays.
Any final questions? Go ahead. Front row, sure. With the mic, please.
Coach, last time out in Iowa City playing the Hawkeyes, Hannah Stewart, Mackenzie Meyer kind of gave your guards a little bit of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
How are you looking at that matchup for tomorrow?
Well, we haven't really started. We're going to start working on it in about 10 minutes from now, and in about 10 minutes from now, we're going to go back and watch personnel. We're going to talk about how they got into the lanes on us. We didn't stunt the wings very hard when we played them the last time. We got flat, and we gave them the elbow drive too much. They got into the lane, into the gut of our defense too much. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to get to better closeouts, and we can get to better closeout. And it started from transition defense. We was on our heels the entire night. We got to fight back and not be on our heels, and we cannot be on our heels. We have an opportunity to defend on the perimeter.
All right, Coach Eatman, thank you very much. Congratulations. The Scarlet Knights, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you all so much, and I'm glad y'all supporting us and supporting this tournament too.